bringing something new to the table.
I think they're in for a nice surprise.
Well, that's about half.
Always looking for new ways to one-up ourselves and push beyond what we've achieved before. The best Black Ops experience, Black Ops 7.
Okay, so with all the Black Ops 7 news that's been dropped and all the announcements, it's about time we go over the future of the zombies community. Okay, that sounds a little dramatic. I should say the future of where the Black Ops series will be going in terms of campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Just kidding, the other two, we know we're here for zombies. So, I did want to do a deep dive into all the details that have dropped. Big shout out to Arkham is Coming 2020. Bless your fucking soul for this info dump. Let's go over all the info that was released here, starting with what seems to be a dream come true, a map inspired by Tranzit. Dear God. And in quotes, largest map ever. Now, that could be a little concerning because obviously bigger doesn't always mean better. But Tranzit is something that seriously needed to be remastered, and this is the closest we could get to it. Fantastic. I mean, I'll take it. But just because I am hyped for the fact that it is inspired by Tranzit and it was confirmed that we will be taking a vehicle around the map, I still feel like there's a lot of things to worry about, such as one, I mean, the most integral part is the vehicle in question. It seems to be a customizable truck. I think a bus would have been fine. If they are going the route of using a truck, then it would make sense to make it difficult to use, or at least acquire. No, I'm not saying it's a buzzkill to get it right off the bat and drive it around willy-nilly, and it definitely wouldn't ruin the map. It is what it is if that's the case. But I personally think it would be better and more of a challenge to have it be a buildable of sorts. It's listed here that we have possible chains and tentacles on the truck body, a Wonderwaff turret, and abomination heads on the front. That is definitely promising. No, I'm not talking about like a shield where it's 3 parts and boom, we get a fucking magical truck. I just mean that it would be really interesting if we come across the truck and instead of it being working right away, maybe we could at least challenge ourselves and explore the map and find essential parts to get it working. Maybe motor oil, gallons of gasoline, or missing tires, or we have to fix the suspension, what have you. Just at least some task to get us to explore the map, then we'll be able to drive it. I am not saying it has to be too hard. I'm definitely not saying it has to be Easter egg level of difficulty just to be able to drive a truck, or in this case, the wonder vehicle around the map. It would just be really great if we could have a little bit more challenge in a map like this. Now, this is all just speculation. Maybe it is like that and I don't have to worry. Or maybe, like I said, it's something you could just drive around. Regardless, whatever ends up happening, I think a challenge is definitely necessary. Now, enough about the truck. It's definitely not the most important thing of this map. Another point that I want to go over are the 6 different point of interests, and I will say they are all from Tranzit or Greed Run, whatever the city is called. I'm brain farting. Since I've been yapping about wanting the remaster, I'm not going to complain here. Another thing that we should definitely discuss is the survival mode involving these areas. Please tell me, who in the world is interested in bringing back Farm as a survival map? Who the f thinks of Black Ops 2 and wonders, dang, if only they would bring back Farm. The only great survival map in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of people's opinion, is Town. Town was great. It's awesome to just load into town, have that space and jumping between buildings and being able to just survive and chill with your friends. But when it comes to Farm and Bus Depot, dear God, Bus Depot, they are, in the grand scheme of things, F-tier maps. I mean, if you even want to consider them maps, I mean, they're survival maps, right? But Bus Depot? Now, I know, Bus Depot wasn't even announced. It looks like here it's gonna be Diner and the Power Room. But when I think of Black Ops 2 survival maps, Diner and Bus Depot aren't too far off. And Diner itself, Diner was to a lot of people a spot where you pick up your first mystery box weapon and then wait for the bus. At most, you could get a denizen from the fog, bring it to the lamppost, and then TP out of there, sure. But that was it. I cannot imagine Diner being a solid survival map unless it's revamped in a way where there's a lot more space and a lot more variety. Maybe like how Town Reimagined, a great custom BO3 map, gave us bonus perks and returning weapons, sure. But even with farm, I mean, the one benefit I could give to farm is like in Black Ops 2, being able to change what round you start on and just bum rushing to the box. That was the 1 or 2 times that we played farm growing up. Just set it to round 20, bum rush it to the box, and see if we can survive on the balcony. If you're excited about farm, I don't want to step on your foot. Well, let's be honest here, farm is not it. I am definitely understanding couch co-op was a big part of BO2, and if you have great memories, like I do, then there are absolutely fun ways to play these maps, 100%. It does seem to me that these survival maps are just supplements to actual maps, meaning in between each release, maybe we'll get a few survival maps that are varied and not just farm and buzz depot. Then that would be kind of cool. Another thing to consider, at least at the time of this recording, is that with all these things that I'm talking about, it could be debunked or fixed, I should say, with the zombies announcement that they have planned for September. For all I know, all the things that I complained about for the returning survival mode and the survival maps, all of us could be blown away by how much they revamped the survival maps. And I would be honestly happy. I would love to be proven wrong and be shown that these survival maps really can be more than what they were in Black Ops 2. Now, as noted here, there seems to be fog again. Fog does seem to be returning from BO2. Thankfully, from the notes here taken by Arkham, they don't seem to be to the same point where you can't even walk forward without having a knife all the damn time. But that then begs the question, does there even need to be any fog at all? I mean, for the aesthetic, that would be pretty badass. And secret roads are naturally a great idea. So far, in terms of traveling, this new map does seem promising. I'm sorry for all the Dead Ops arcade fans out there. I am gonna glaze over that part. Wasn't a big fan of it. And I am gonna move on here to the mechanics. Now, armor returning, I'm neutral about it. Do I love it? No. Do I hate it? No. Just extra defense? Sure, that's fine. But the weapon rarity system returning, that is something I unfortunately don't really agree with. Please drop a comment and let me know whether or not the weapon rarity system is big or important to you. Seems like not a lot of people really care about it. For me, it does become a little more nitpicky than a valid criticism, but I just feel like the weapon rarity system doesn't really add to the Treyarch Zombies experience. At least to me, it feels like another thing to keep track of when in reality, it's not something that feels necessary other than that extra gratification that you're getting stronger throughout the rounds. But I feel like that's what the Pack-a-Punch system does. Not a deal breaker for me, but something I'd rather just see left out. Gobblegum's returning, obvious plus, we'll take that. On-A movement is a plus. Definitely feel like any more movement added to zombies should always be welcome. And lastly, but not least, our original crew, the OG boys, are back. Pretty sweet if you ask me. Definitely a little bit of nostalgia bait, but hey, I'm not complaining. At most, I would love to see the Victus crew represented in any way, especially if this iteration of zombies is heavily inspired by BO2. Then of course, right? Of course we need the Victus crew. My boy Russman. Please. Please, please, please. There's always hope.
No bullets and I ain't shit in a week.
That being said, I'm gonna leave it off to you guys. Please drop a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on the Black Ops 7 Zombies announcements. Are you looking forward to it at all? Are you even remotely interested in what they have cooking back there? Either way, if you made it this far into the video, thank you again. A like goes a long way, so please make sure to smash that like button, and if you would like, the nice subscribe button's right next to it. Please let me know if you like this type of content as well. I am considering doing a whole breakdown of what the ultimate zombies map might look like. If that's cool with you, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, peace.
Come here, you.